Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Bogut. Here's Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Al Jefferson is checked in for Charlotte. Cody Zeller comes in for Tyler Hansbrough. Pass to Zeller, uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. Iguodala, no good. Hornets trail by 3. From deep. No good from Lamb. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Back to Bogut. Kicks it out to Iguodala. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. But they recover it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Batum. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
So it's the Hornets now. The Warriors making the shot. It's tipped. Iguodala with the steal, and Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hairston's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent...
Oh!
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. To the inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. They're running ahead. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered us, some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Curry with the 3. He got it! He caught it!
My goodness. And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That 3-pointer feels like a 6-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And, Steph, you guys really turned it on in that second quarter. What was the difference?
Push the tempo. We got a lot of stops early. Long rebounds, was able to get out in transition. Being able to for some easy baskets. And we just executed kind of flawlessly that quarter.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, he's earned this rest.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, has come in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny, little man.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Hornets trail by 13. Passes it to Kaminsky. Back to Walker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Inside, it's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Walker, the open look. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Assisted.
Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Walker against Curry. A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Another miss by Iguodala. Kaminsky, the pass to Walker. Batum with the 3. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Lamb, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Jeremy Lin. Hornets trail by 13. Walker dishes to Kaminsky. Back to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
The dish to Green. Outside Curry. Another shot. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Dives for it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson left side. And a strong finish with two hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putback. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
And Walker kicks to Kaminsky, stolen by Thompson. And the foul called on P.J. Hairston. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors leading by 16. To the middle, it's stolen by Kaminsky.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Down low, and it's Thompson with the jam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Williams with a clean look. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Yeah, in the quest to get to the playoffs, the Hornets came up short last season, and a lot of that was due to how they fared against the Western Conference. They just couldn't keep up with the offensive firepower coming out of the West.
Green passes to Curry. Green dishes to Bogut. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Lamb.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
From outside the arc, Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry kicks to Green. The feed to Iguodala. Thompson for 3, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
The shot by Kaminsky, nobody around. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry passes to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Kaminsky kicks to Lamb. Kaminsky dishes to Williams. And here's Walker outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Charlotte shooting at 51%. Really solid. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Cody Zeller out there with Hairston. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then there's Batum. And it's Hawes in at the center, locking down the middle. Curry passes to Bogut. Knocked away. Hairston with the steal. He feeds it to Hawes. It's stolen by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Warriors leading by 21. Now Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Curry dishes to Bogut. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got his third rebound on the night. Pass to Hawes. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Zeller, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 8th assist in the game. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. I mean, you could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Charlotte making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Hawes. Williams comes in for Zeller. And Walker subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And that one's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Green. The stupendous finish in traffic. Green's got 20 points.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Hornets trail by 21. Now in transition is Lin. Here we go.
Golden State foul call.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
And the hope for Jeremy Lin last season was that he'd take a step forward in his development, but it almost was the opposite in his play.
And that can happen. You don't always go a straight line north in your improvement in this league. He'd been on an upward swing as far as his shooting accuracy, but last season was the worst since his rookie year in that area.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. For the 3, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. In talking about Lin last season, he never quite gelled with what they were doing in Los Angeles. Both he and Kobe need the ball to be effective, and I got a feeling you guys know which one of those two is going to get it.
You know, getting back to Lin, he was actually pretty strong starting out the season. In November, he made 48% of his shots, 37% from downtown. But in April, he only hit 24% from the field and was eventually shut down for the year.
Walker the pass to Kaminsky. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kaminsky's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Curry. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hairston kicks to Williams. Lin dishes to Hairston. It's Williams with the drive. In the corner, it's Lin. Outside Williams. Feeds to Hairston. From the arc. And the basket good. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in. Green's got 22.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the pass to Hairston. Over in the corner, Williams. Stolen by Thompson. Hairston with the steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Williams. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 17. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Here's Jefferson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Lynn kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Hawes the pass to Jefferson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And watching Al Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up, he's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving your team good quality possession.
Outside, Lynn. He dishes it to Hawes. Charlotte moving the ball around. And finished off by Jefferson.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Curry. Shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. Hawes dishes to Lynn. He kicks it to Jefferson. Good. Al Jefferson. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Fast break now for Charlotte. And there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the assist by Jefferson.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this club.
Up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For
Don't get Jamaican from different races.